What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here. In this one, we're going to be talking about what Jim Harbaugh and Sherrone Moore told the media today, as Jim Harbaugh commented on how Michigan will fix their run game, plus the backup quarterback situation, as we might see Alex Orji on Saturday. Sherrone Moore also lists off the starting offensive line, and we're also going to be talking about some major recruiting targets that Michigan is trying to flip right now. It's all going to be in this video and more, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so I first want to start by talking about what Jim Harbaugh told the media today, and we'll start first with how his Saturday went. So he first started out his day as he was in the chain gang duties for his son's game. He was moving the chains and everything for them. Harbaugh said that there's always something to do for the games. He said this week they needed somebody on the chains. He said that his son Jack, he played good, and also said that his son Jack plays quarterback, tight end, and middle linebacker. And then after that, he said that I got the lawn cut pre-game, and then I got the back lawn cut after the game was over. He said it was a good, productive day. He also said that at halftime of the Michigan game, they went to McDonald's and then came back, watched the rest of the game, and cut the back of his lawn after the game. So that's what Jim Harbaugh's day was like on Saturday. Pretty funny there. But Jim Harbaugh also talked about the Michigan running game, as up to this point that has probably been the most concerned thing, as obviously, they aren't living up to the hype. Now, granted, we are early in the season, and we all know, the potential that Blake Corum, Donovan Edwards, and this offensive line has, but it hasn't looked that great. Harbaugh said, the thing I'm looking at is being efficient. He said the inefficient plays are outnumbering the efficient runs, and I said that it's a combination of really everybody. We got to block better on the perimeter. We've got to get the safeties that are blocked by the wide receivers. Tight ends are really playing well. Offensive line, and I said missing a guy here. It's one guy on the play. Guys are coming off the second level in making plays. And as far as the running backs, he said, when I say a guy here, a guy there, it's a missed cut here, a missed cut there. As obviously Blake Corum, he had one run in particular that he could have broke out and gone to the end zone. He just tried to cut back and juke him out, and I just didn't have enough speed there to outrun him. But Donovan Edwards, I feel like he just isn't playing as good as he did at the end of the season last year, so hopefully they all figure it out. But Harbaugh said it's something we're very focused on and emphasizing. He said we're emphasizing it all and excited to go to work on it. The Michigan passing game with J.J. McCarthy, the wide receivers, Roman Wilson and Cornelius Johnson in particular, that has been outstanding. Right now, the main concern, I think, is just the offensive line and the running game, but I do think it is a good problem to have for Michigan. If that's our only problem, it's definitely very good because we all know the potential that they have. Now, Harbaugh also said that Jack Tuttle plans on practicing this week and that they dodged a bullet there, and I said he doesn't anticipate playing him this weekend. He did say that with backup quarterbacks still in question, Michigan wants to play Jaden Dennegill and Alex Orji on Saturday, so hopefully we get to see Alex Orji on Saturday. We haven't gotten to see him, and obviously Jaden Dennegill threw that 30-yard bomb to Samaj Morgan towards the end of the game, so that was cool to see. And then Sherrone Moore also talked to the media today, as they have confirmed the starting five for Michigan, as the starting offensive line from left to right will be Carson Barnhart, Trevor Keegan, Drake Nugent, Zach Zinter, and Miles Hinton. Sherrone Moore told the media that, like we always say though, the depth chart flows, so if guys don't practice or play well that next week, then that can change. But he said, but right now we have our starting five. Did say that there is always wiggle room, and it depends on how you perform. Whenever I take over the line that first day in camp, I tell them, I don't care who starts because I love you all the same. The five guys that practice the best and play the best will be the starters. Michigan obviously has so many offensive linemen that they can just rotate in, and a couple of guys that can still, win over the starting spots as the season goes on. And, if any starters do get injured, they will find themselves in that starting position. Hopefully nobody gets injured though. But now the next thing I want to talk about is some recruiting and some recruits that Michigan is trying to flip right now. We'll start first with the 2024 four-star edge, Elias Rudolph, who right now is committed to Miami. However, as all of you should know, he was committed to Michigan, and then a month later he decommitted, committed to Miami, and now Michigan trying to flip him back. Now he was transferring to Deerfield Beach in Florida. However, now he is back in Ohio, playing in Cincinnati for Taft High for his senior season. So that is definitely huge for Michigan, because they should be able to get him on campus more for visits. And according to On3 in the Wolverine, Michigan is still in communication with Rudolph, as he has been dealing with a minor little injury. Michigan has checked up on him and everything, so that is definitely huge. And also keep in mind that Michigan is the number 2 ranked team right now in the country, and if they continue to do well and if they have another great season, that could definitely impact Rudolph's recruitment, and also just getting him back on for a game day experience. Having him see the atmosphere will definitely be huge, because he hasn't seen that yet at Michigan. Now do keep in mind that other teams are going after current Michigan commits Jared Smith, Jacob Smith, and Dominic Nichols. Michigan trying to keep them committed, but we can't afford to lose another defensive lineman, so Michigan is making Elias Rudolph a priority. Now another guy Michigan is trying to flip is the 2024 four-star wide receiver Nitarian Tuggle, aka Nitro Tuggle. Now right now he is committed to Georgia. He's ranked 74th nationally on 24/7 sports rankings, and Michigan has been going after him for a while now. Now one thing that could help Michigan is he is teammates with current 2024 cornerback commit Josiah Edmond, as they both play at Northwood High School in the state of Indiana. So that could definitely help Michigan. Now according to On3 in the Wolverine, he is currently locked in with Georgia, but he is open to taking more visits before National Signing Day. So hopefully Michigan can get him back on campus, and hopefully Josiah Edmond can help Michigan and recruit him here, and maybe they can visit together. Michigan obviously had that 2-game ban for visitors, as they couldn't host any recruiting visitors because Michigan self-imposed that ban for the first 2 games of the season, but now they will be able to host recruits on visits starting this week against Bowling Green. And I also real quick wanted to talk about Florida, as obviously Florida, they already lost to Utah on the season. They are 1-1 right now, but their schedule is tough this year, and they might not have a good season. The reason I bring them up is because of some of their recruits. They already lost a defensive line commitment today. It was the 3-star defensive lineman Makai Burrow, who just decommitted from them. And obviously one of Michigan's top targets in the 2024 class was the 4-star and top 100 linebacker Aaron Childs. He committed to Florida after Michigan appeared to have the lead for a long time, and I'm hoping Michigan can flip him before National Signing Day. So keep an eye on those guys. But other than that, that is going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you guys go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if you are new around here. I greatly appreciate it. But other than that, we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.